Good morning, Stampers. It's Teppy Schwartzel with Arid Desert Designs, and I am coming to you from beautiful Anthem, Arizona. And it looks like we're coming up okay. Glad to see that. Sometimes it just doesn't work, and I come in sideways. Now, where did the video go? Trying to find it. Sometimes Facebook is not the easiest to deal with regard to doing a Facebook Live, and there it is. Oh, goody. Glad to see that. Okay. All right. I am Teppy Schwartzel, and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And first off, I want to tell you about bonus days. One of the things about Stampin' Up! Is they're always coming up with some fantastic ideas and fantastic products. One thing that's going on right now, and it's going on, let's see, it started on July 1st and it goes through August 3rd. And what happens is for every $50 that you spend, hopefully with me, you will get a special coupon directly from Stampin' Up! For $5. You will have to have an email address in order for this to work, because what they do is every time and it's not just the first $50, you can spend $200. So you would be getting 4 $5 coupons. That's 4, and it's called bonus days. And then what happens is you will get in fact, I already spent some money and already got my emails. And then you are able to use those coupon codes in the month of August. And make sure if you do buy something that adds up to $50, do not lose that email. Put it in a safe place, book it to the side in your email in a folder, and like I said, then in the month of August, I'm not sure when it starts. Hold on a second. Okay. Earning period ends August 30th at 3:50 Mountain Time, and does it say when it starts? Okay, you can use the coupon codes. Oh, okay. Oh, can I use it? No, that's a question. Can I use it? No. Okay. Okay, the coupon codes will expire August the 31st of 2020. So they have to be used in the month of August. So that's what's going on there. And today I have a fun little card. It's quick and easy. But first, I just wanted to give you a little fun here. Now, let me see if I can do this. You might have to look away for a minute. I just wanted you to see. Let's see if I can do this. All right, and my little face. Oh, no, that didn't work. Okay, that's what I wanted. I found this and I thought this was so neat. Look at that. I love it. I love it. So think of me, I'm a geisha girl now, okay? A little fun for today. Yep, that's the real me. I love it. Thought maybe you might like it. Wish I actually looked like that. Okay, maybe it's not coming up on the Facebook Live. Okay, now if I can get back. Oh, come on. Let's get back there. All right, now it's not letting me get back. Before it did. Shoot. I'm trying to get back to my regular page. Okay, I'm normal again. Now I need to shoot. Well, I really messed this up, didn't I? All right, let's see if that goes away. Oh, there we go. Okay, we're going to put you back so that you can actually see what I'm going to make today. And it's an easy card, so we'll have fun with it. Okay, now, just so you know, the host code for the month of July is right here, and it will also be on my blog on the right hand side. It's always there. The current one is always there. And if you spend under $150, please use this host code. But if you spend $150 or over, do not use this host code. Stampin' Up! Will give you all kinds of rewards. Okay, so enough of business. And now on to the fun part. We're going to do a fun fold card. This is very easy, and I think you'll enjoy it. And one of the things that I'm kind of previewing here is these are the in colors. Okay, I'm using Just Jade, and I'm using the 2020 through 2022 in color designer series paper. These are 6x6 packs, and I believe they have 40 sheets in them, and these are all the in colors, and they're double-sided. This is the Misty Moonlight, and we have the Cinnamon Cider, and the Magenta Madness, and that's the Bumblebee, and then we have the Just Jade. There are two sides to all of these papers. I don't know if you can see these. One's a wood grain, one's kind of a fabric-y looking thing, one is words, okay, and then these polka dots. I kind of ignored these the first year that I got into Stampin' Up. I don't know why. They didn't seem to appeal to me, but they are really important. They match a lot of the designer series paper. Like I said, they've got the colors. These are the in colors, and there are different shades to them. They've got brights and neutrals and whatever. But these will really make your designer series paper go far. They coordinate so well. And for those of you who are hoarders of the designer series paper, these might work out really well for you. So just wanted to give you that little tidbit. And then this is Just Jade. I'm in love with it. I am not a big green person. Some greens, I love aqua. I love turquoise, but not a big green. This Just Jade is really pretty. So that's what we're using today, is Just a Jade. And this is, it is 8.5 by 5.5. And then it is scored at, let's put it on this side. It's scored at 2.5 and 6.5. Now we're going to take our bone folder and we're going to fold this right away. See which side is a really pretty side. Okay, because there's always one side that's kind of got a lip to it when you cut it, and I always try to put that on the inside. The other thing you can do with that is you can take your bone folder. If there's a little ridge somewhere, just take your bone folder and rub it over that. It gets rid of it really fast. Now, this Just Jade seems to be a little bit thicker than some of the other papers. So I found it to not fold as easily, and the bone folder, to get the crease, I had to do it a few times. The other thing is that this has got a cushion to it. This is a neoprene mat, and sometimes I have to do it on the hard table to get a really good crease. Okay, now, so we've got the crease, we've got a larger fold and a smaller fold, and then the inside of the card. So now what we have is I've used the DSP, and what I've done, this wood grain has a direction to it. So you have to decide, do you want the wood grain going that way or do you want it going this way? So make that decision when you have something that has a direction. This doesn't have a direction, this doesn't have a direction. If you use the words, they have a direction, so be careful when you cut these out. Okay, so this DSP is this piece, this is for the top flap, is 2 1/4 by 5 1/4, And this, I'm using the wood grain. These are the words. I didn't particularly like that. I like it better if it's a script, but this is a very, how do I say it, stiff font to me. So I'm using the wood grain, and I wanted the wood grain to go up and down. And this piece is 1 3/4 by 5 1/4. Okay, we also will have a piece of Whisper White on the inside. That is going to be 3 1/4 by 4 1/2. These dimensions will be up on my website later, and they will also, everything will be posted on YouTube probably by Saturday. Those take a little bit longer to get up. There's a lot of work that goes into doing these videos. And boy, if you're over on my YouTube channel, I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe and like and share. And even on Facebook, if you would comment, it really helps get the word out that I am doing these videos. And then Facebook shows it to more and more people. Okay, so now we're going to take our liquid glue and we are going to get our 2 panels set up. And I love the liquid glue because I am not that great at getting things straight the first time. A lot of people like the tape. I'm just not that good at it. Okay, so now we're going to put this on the larger panel. This is going to be your top flap. And that looks pretty straight. And then the wood grain is going to go on this flap. If I can get it off the table. All right. Put this on the smaller flap. Alrighty. Now, the smaller flap is going to be attached to the card. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to take your glue and just at the very edge, put a little bit of glue down on both sides, and then push it down. That's creating a shade. Make sure that the sides are meeting up. Okay, hold it down for a couple seconds. There you go. And then what's going to happen is this is going to be your greeting, and that's going to slide inside of there. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this off camera for a second because I'm going to use my bone folder on this top panel because it's popping up too much. And like I said, my neoprene mat is kind of spongy, so it doesn't crease as well. See, big difference there. Okay. All right, so next, to let you know what I'm using Pretty Peacock. Let me close up my glue. I'm using Pretty Peacock, and I'm using Crumb Cake inks. All right, and I'm using the Timeless Tulips stamp set, and I'm using the Tulip Builder Punch. Okay. The other thing that I'm using is, now this is brand new. This is in the August to December mini catalog for 2020. Sorry, but I've been really wanting to use these dies. I love how many you get with this, and sorry. These are supposed to be really good for your gift bags. Look at how big they get. Look at that compared to a card. Huge, I say, huge. And I'm using the smallest one, okay? And then you can see it kind of gives you a little indentation here so that you can fold it in half. The other thing that this die does is it gives a double stitching, which I love. This is, where did the label go? All right, this is the label that was cut out. And then if you'll see, it also left stitching on the scrap piece of paper that I used. So this is going to be great for window cards, or I mean, because it's just got this gorgeous stitching. I love it. You could make a frame out of it by using two corresponding dies. In fact, I'm probably going to do a video on that. I just love this. Okay, so what we're going to do is, the words I'm using are from the Tasteful Touches bundle, and that also comes with labels. These are the cling stamp, the red, and then these are the dies. As you can see, I've already used these several times. This is, and I know this looks strange, but that's how I did how I got a frame. I taped it together and made sure that it was pretty even on all sides, and then you'll get a frame out of that. Excuse me. Okay. All right. So the sentiments I'm using out of this are, the good things in life are better with you, and I'm also using just saying hello. Okay. Now, where are, oh, my stamps are over here. And then there's a little surprise at the end. Okay, so what do we want to do first? Let's do the insert first. So for the insert, excuse me, I'm using, I know you can't see it because there's a branch here, or stem. I'm using the good things in life are better with you. Now, one of the things I found about this, I rocked it a little bit by accident, and it really moved a lot. So be really, because it's a big stamp. So be very careful with that. The other thing I did, because it's such a big stamp, I put the ink pad to the stamp, not the stamp on the ink pad. It just gives you a little bit more control of where the ink's going. The other way, I had ink all over the acrylic block. Okay, so let's pray that I get this done correctly the first time. I know that's a little bit intimidating that branch is there, but you know, I only have so many blocks to work with. Okay, we're going down, guys. Pray it's okay. Okay, I'm just putting a lot of pressure on it. Just don't rock it. Like I said, these are pretty thin. And I don't mean the rubber stamp itself, but the letters. Perfect! Okay, I am happy with that. And let me get the ink off of there before I end up with it on my body. Okay, and yes, that's a Simply Chamois, and it looks beautiful when it's brand new, and that's what it looks like after it's been used for a while. All right, so I need a scrap of paper, so I'm going to use this scrap of paper. I just want, because this is big and I don't want to, I want to stamp off a little bit with the branch, and I'm trying to remember. Yeah, okay. This is the top of the branch, and we're going to use the crumb cake for that. And again, because this is a big stamp and I'm not going to use the entire branch or stem, I'm just going to do, I'm taking the the ink pad to the stamp. And I am going to, again, like I said, I needed this piece of paper because I'm not going to use the whole stem. All right, I'm going to go down on my paper and off on my scrap paper. Okay, and again, I'm going to clean the stamp. Sometimes I wouldn't do this, but because there's two stamps and I don't want to accidentally lay it down on something and ink it by accident. Okay, so now I've got the Timeless Tulip. I'm going to use the smaller one on that. Okay, I'm going to take this particular tulip off so that I can see what I'm doing. And for the tulip, I'm going to be using the Pretty Peacock. Also remember, and this is so you can make your inks go further. I don't have every color of ink. One of the things you can do sometimes is stamp off. And like this Just Jade, it goes well with the Pretty Peacock, but sometimes you can stamp off and get a lighter version of the original ink. Let's see what happens there. I just want to see how this goes. First stamping, second stamping. Okay, I think I'm going to do a second stamping on that. There's still enough. It shows. I love these stamps. This Timeless Tulip, I wanted this so bad, and finally I was able to get it. All right, so we're gonna just go in here and line up the tulip with the branch. Oop, I got a little, my tulip is gonna hang over just a little bit. So we need that scrap of paper there. And as you can see, I've got ink there. Oh, isn't that pretty? Oh, I just love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. Okay, and let's clean that off. All right. All right, and I'm gonna take this one off because I'm not gonna use it anymore. And I'm just going to stick it there, and I'll probably lose it. Now, one of the things I was trying to do is, because as you can see, the Timeless Tulip is 2 pieces. Okay, I'm not sure if that's actually a leaf or if that's supposed to be part of the tulip. I'm taking it that it's part of the tulip, but I think you could use it as a leaf also. Okay, we're going to put our little insert. We're going to go ahead and put our insert inside the card. And look at how pretty that is. Isn't that gorgeous? I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. So what we're going to do, I tried putting these together and then try to cut them out or punch them out at the same time. It didn't work for me. So I'm going to stamp them separately. So, and the other thing about this particular stamp, you really have to put a lot of pressure toward the center, because I found several times, as you can see here, I ended up with a big white space. So the other thing you have to take into consideration when you're using some of these punches, because you're going to be looking at the punch when the cutout side. So what you have to do is make sure that when you stick your paper in, you're going to be able to get that entire image into your punch. Okay. All right. So we're going to be using the Pretty Peacock. Now, I think I'm going to stamp it off because I kind of, yeah. Let me see. I did one over here, and no, I'm gonna go with a full inking on that. Whoops. Oops. Okay, that came off. Okay. Oops. All right. Also, make sure you're getting ink all. This is all over these stamps. This is so pretty. I am just in love. Now be careful, you got ink, I got ink up there and I've got it on my hands already. Surprise, surprise. Okay. And again, I'm pressing in the center on this one because the outside seems to be able to ink properly, but the inside just needs a little bit more pressure, and let's pray that it worked. See? Look at that. All right. All right. Try it again. Okay, I'm going to use the palm of my hand. I hate rocking a stamp. I really do, because it usually doesn't work out real well. Please, please come out okay. Okay, I may have to go off camera and do this on the hard part of my table, because that might be part of the problem. Like I said, this neoprene is kind of spongy, so I was able to ink it before, but maybe I was in a different part. All right, we're gonna try this again off camera. Sorry about that. Oh, look at this. Okay, let's take that off. Maybe that's my nemesis. I'm embarrassed. I can't believe this. Okay, let's try this again. How many is this? 4th time's the charm? This is so embarrassing. I'm going to try it on the, maybe I'm just not, I don't know. I'm trying to put extra ink there. Oh, that wasn't good. Frustrating, especially on camera. Okay, we're going for it. All right, now I'm gonna use the palm of my, or the heel of my hand. So, all right, like I said, pretend like it worked. Now we're going to go in, and it's going to be partially covered up anyway. So I'm going to go in and cut this out, or punch this out with my punch. If you're as old as I am, things get tough. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and stamp the other side, because this is going to give us some dimension. And I got ink everywhere. Oh my God. Please help me make this come out right. All right. Oh, God. All right, I'm running out of space here. And here's another scrap of paper. Well, this is a comedy of errors, isn't it? And I've got ink everywhere. Maybe I should just come back tomorrow and do this. Finally. Okay, and now that I have ink everywhere on me, so I am sorry, but I have to clean myself off. Look at my fingers. Is this what you look like at the end of the day after stamping? Or is it just me? If it's just me, that's okay. But I'm going to close this up before I end up with it everywhere. And I'm also going to get a wipe, because if I touch this card, I know I'm going to get it dirty. At least if I get some of this off. What a comedy of errors I am today. And hopefully I get to work safe and I can get through the day without either killing myself or ruining something. Okay, let's get this piece cut out. This was supposed to be my easy card. And, okay, then that's upside down. Okay. You would think I had never stamped in my life. Okay, we're just going to cut this out with a tab. Okay, nope, the fat end goes down. Oh, Jesus. Jezus Maria pomage. Okay, we're going to try this. All right, that's not going to go that way. I have to turn it upside down. Oh, honest to gosh, it's never this bad. I thought, oh, this is going to be an easy day. I've got an easy card to make, and now you guys just get to sit and laugh at me. All right, let's see if I can get this without messing this up. I know I've got a pair of tweezers. Okay, here's the tweezers. All right, let's get that in there and get this fiasco over with before I embarrass myself anymore. Okay. Yay! She did it! Oh my God. What a joke. Okay, what did I do? There it is. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to use a mini dimensional at the top and a regular dimensional at the base of this leaf, petal, whatever you want to call it. Maybe I should have just stayed in bed this morning. I think that would have been a great idea, because we know stamping is not going to be in my life today. Okay, so now what we're going to do is I'm going to position this off to the side on the tulip, and that's going to give it some dimension. Okay, and I got one other little surprise. Now, what we're going to do, all right, that's a scrap piece of paper. Where did my label? There's my label. Okay, now let's see if I can mess this up. All right, this is just saying hello. And that is going to be done in also Pretty Peacock. And hopefully, I mean, I already did it earlier today and it came out great. Came out on the first try. Please, 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 God, make this okay. Perfect. We're going with it. If you don't like it, too bad. All right. All right, we're done with that. Thank heaven. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to put this off to the side a little bit, and maybe 2/3 of the way up. And let me close the ink first. Always scary. All right, so with our glue, with our liquid glue, we're just going to, I'm just going to put glue on the top half. You don't need a lot. And as I said, I'm going to put it off to the side. Make sure you don't glue it down to the bottom panel. Make sure it's straight. Ooh, we got little dots there that might help you. Does that look straight? Yes, it does. Well, that's a first for today. Okay, just gonna hold that down for a second. Now for the surprise. This is so much fun. Okay, I got some wobblers. Wobblers, wobbles. Wobbles, wobbles, wobbles. These are so cute. And they come pre with adhesive on them already. Close this up. And you just take that off. Try and get it going. All right. I'm going to take the paper backing off on both sides because it's got adhesive on both sides. And we're almost there. We're almost done. Oh my God. Okay, I'm going to put it on my tulip. Like so. Press it down. So make sure it's attached. And then we're just going to put it over here to the side. Press it down. And look at that. Isn't that cute? Look at that card. Okay, now I'm going to put some sequins on and then we're done. Aren't you happy? This fiasco's over. Okay, and I use the Woven Threads sequin assortment. And I'm going to get some of them into the lid. I'm using the... Yeah, well, I didn't get that many out of there. I'm going to put... No, let's get the sequin. I want the green ones. Come on, where are you? Of course, they're going to disappear now. There's a green one. And I mean, I would have had these out ahead of time, but knowing me, I would end up with them all over the table. So I'm just going to put two sequins, two little dots of glue right here. And you'll probably need some tweezers for this. And there you go. Look at that. I think that's so cute. Who wouldn't want to get that card? So pretty. Just saying hello. The good things in life are better with you. Who wouldn't like that card? I love it. I hope you enjoyed today. Yes, you had enough time to make fun of me and find out that I really am a ditz brain. Don't know why things weren't working out perfectly, but you know what? That's life and that's live. I hope you have a terrific day. I hope you stay safe and healthy. And wherever you are, I hope the temperature is just perfect for you. Have a great day. And this will be up later with all the directions and links to my site for purchasing the products if you want to buy them, and the dimensions. So have a great day, and thank you so much for coming and joining me. Bye-bye.